going to talk about this word here. I love to learn new words. This word is ether. Can everybody say ether? Do you know what ether means? What does it mean?
It's another word for Easter.
Another word for Easter? Not quite. Not quite.
Air inside a balloon.
Air inside of a balloon. You're awful close.
The holy breath of God.
The holy breath of God. There is another word for the breath of God. The word was used in Roman times, back when Jesus walked the earth. And it was the word used to talk about how God breathed life into Adam, made him out of the dust of the earth. He formed him. Just how many of you have ever made a sandcastle? That's how God made Adam. And then it says that he breathed into Adam the breath of life, which is the Roman word ether.
Ether.
Ether is what breathed life into Adam, and that's what we breathe now. We have the breath of God in us. Did you know that?
Yeah.
The life that we breathe is the breath of God. God has given us each a breath of life, and that's why we're alive. We breathe the breath of God. Now, it's a really cool thing. It can make a balloon fly. It's going to be so amazing.
Is it fly?
It did.
It's
But,
already
oh!
there.
I forgot to put the ether in it, didn't I? Watch this.
What is
There
that?
we go. Now,
And then you just let it go and goes. Do not make it fly all over the place.
now it will float. Will it float?
No!
Yes, it will.
It didn't float!
It flew.
Yeah, that's because you flew it out. I want to see the bunny.
Okay, let's try again. Hang on.
Can you make a new bunny? Can you make a new bunny?
Oh, God.
Tie it this time.
Tie it? Okay. We shall tie it.
It's got the
Now,
line.
I have.
No.
This is my ether catcher, and I've caught all kinds of ether. Here we go. Let's see what will happen. If we can get some magic from that ether.
What the? Exactly. Wait, what?
Wait a minute.
What? Oh my
You know
God.
what that is?
The bunny!
That's the ether bunny.
The Easter bunny.
Jesus, who had not sinned, who had not disobeyed, they took him and they nailed him to a cross. And I think you guys have been talking about that. I heard y'all talk about the donkey that carried him into the town. They took him then and nailed him to a cross. Put him in a tomb, an empty tomb. They placed him in a tomb. And there he was in the empty tomb. And he laid there for 3 days. You know what he didn't have? He didn't have any breath in his body at that time. It says that he died, just like you and me. The God who created everything came in the form of Jesus and died a death just like you and me. But 3 days later,
Wait, what?
3 days later, did the handkerchief have life in it?
No.
No.
No, but
Did Jesus' body have life in it when they put it in the tomb?
no.
No. But 3 days later, it says that Mary and Martha came back to the tomb of Jesus. They came there because they knew Jesus was dead. And they wanted to put some perfume and spices on his body so he didn't smell, because dead things smell. But when they got there, the big stone that they had put in front of the tomb was gone. It was gone. And you know who was there?
An angel.
An angel. And the angel said, "Hey, why do you look for the living, those that have the breath of God in them? Why do you look for the living amongst the dead?" Because Jesus, he's alive. He's not here in this graveyard, not here in this tomb. He's alive. And he has the breath of life in him. And he wants the breath of life in you. You see, when we disobey, sin enters our life and we lose the breath of God in us. But Jesus says, you know what? I want to bring the life back into you. Life more abundant. Because without Jesus in our life, we're like zombies. We're walking around living dead. We don't have the breath of life in us. God says, I'm going to give you the breath of life. The same life that brought Jesus back from the dead. God says, I want to give you that. All you have to do is accept my forgiveness, accept my grace, and know that I love you. And no matter how much you've messed up, because we all mess up, God's grace covers all those mess ups. So today, it's Easter, but I like to call it Easter because it's all about the life that God breathed into me and you. And this is what? The Easter Bunny.
Easter Bunny.
Easter Bunny.